Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are as I'm posting this video. This is a message that will be labeled for March 22nd because I am posting it in time for the 22nd where I am in the world. But depending on where you are, 22nd may have come and gone. You may not see this for a few weeks or months. So I'm setting the intention that you find this message and that it be applicable for you for the next 24 hours. That this be a message for the next 24 hours from whenever you happen to stumble upon it. Happy birthday to all the March 22nd babies out there. And happy birthday to you if it happens to be your birthday on whatever day you may stumble upon this video. The card we have coming up here today is the Prince of Wands. This is a very fiery energy, very, very appropriate for coming into Aries season here. We're kicking off Aries season. And the Prince of Wands is a card that can come up to indicate a youthful energy, like a younger fire sign person, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. You may be dealing with a youthful or young fire sign person. If you have fire sign placements, you may be beginning things or focusing on those houses or areas of your life. Now, Page of Wands or Prince of Wands can be a very impulsive energy. And sometimes this card can come up in my readings to say that we might be dealing with a person who has the Page of Wands energy. And these kind of people can be very exciting. They can be our biggest cheerleaders. They can be really like inspiring us to go for something. Go for it. Do it. Yeah. And we're just kind of reminded to make use of that enthusiasm and that encouragement, but not to lose our logic or our reason in the process. Because Page of Wands is going to be the kind of energy where it's like act now and think later. And sometimes, we don't want to go too far and then feel like, oh my gosh, I really jumped into that head first and I didn't prepare before I jumped into that. Or I put way too much money into that. Now what am I going to do? Or I took on way more responsibility than I was ready for. Now what am I going to do? So go into things, but don't abandon your reason. Don't abandon your logic. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't take steps forward. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't, step into things or take on responsibilities or begin projects. It just means keep in mind uh, the cost, whether it's financial, energetic, whatever it might be. Somebody's got to keep their logic in the situation. It's good to have someone who's encouraging us and who's like a cheerleader and who believes in us, but they might not be thinking about consequences, or they might not be thinking about the logical aspect of how we're going to do things. So do things, take chances, follow those dreams, follow those ambitions, be spontaneous, but do it in a responsible way. Sometimes too, with the Page of Wands energy, this can come up when we're stepping into the Page of Wands energy, and I see it like the inner teenager coming to the surface. So you might be feeling really ambitious, you might be feeling really excited, you might even feel like your confidence is starting to come back if you haven't been confident for some time. There's like two aspects of the teenage energy. There's the sad emo, lock yourself in your room and listen to your sad music. And then there's the, I'm going to grab the world by the tail and put it in my pocket. And I can't wait till I'm a grown up and nobody's going to tell me what to do. And I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And like, I'm talking about that aspect of the teenager energy, like inner teenager. So you might kind of be like, oh, yeah, I just remembered I'm an adult now, like I can do whatever I want to do. And so some of you might be returning to these old dreams or ideas or hobbies or interests and kind of reconnecting with that inner teenager. Sometimes I see this card come up too when people are changing their look, like doing things with their physical look. You may be giving yourself a little bit of a makeover. And I don't mean anything even fancy. It could just be in terms of your style. Like, oh, this style expresses me better, right? Or you might decide to do something very big, like with your hair. You might do like a big change in your hair, or you might shave your head, or just something. You might be changing up your look in a big way. So I do see this card come up when people are becoming more expressive in how they're acting, the things that they're doing, the way that they're dressing. So just kind of coming in with this confidence, just being seen, and putting yourself out there. So it's an exciting energy of like taking action, right? And it's fitting coming into the Aries energy, as we're coming into Aries season here. So I thank you all for watching. Please do check out your weekly forecasts if you haven't already. Those are linked in the description. There's also a playlist that will take you to the love readings if you would like to check those out. And if you would like to schedule a private reading with me, there's links in the description that will take you to my scheduling page. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous week ahead. Take care and be well, my darlings.